Mitch takes through that day's play. So booking, you've got some good moments for New Zealand, but then the slump in the middle. Just where's the ebb and flow of the match at your mind?
Yeah, it was probably. I mean, it was. Obviously when you bat first on a wicket, usually in New Zealand it can be quite tricky to start with, and it looked like it was. I think Tom and Will did an outstanding job, before lunch there, and I think, credit to England, they actually stuck in it for a long time and bowled good areas and got some false shots out, but, I guess it's one of those days where there's still, enough in the wicket and a little bit of probably uneven bounce, which was, I guess, more of a surprise than anything.
It takes the reaction in the dressing room to Kane's dismissal. Maybe the English or
Well, yeah, it's not ideal when he always gets out. But yeah, we give him a bit of grief because he loves playing it late, potentially probably a little bit too late there. But yeah, I think even in that dismissal, it looked like it kind of bounced a little bit. So I think there was periods during the day where some would take off and some would kind of stay a bit down, and it looked a little bit too pace, which I guess you can kind of get here in Hamilton, and it was just I guess a hard day Test cricket.
And how did you find it? Obviously some free flight strokes towards the end here, and how you feel coming back into the side in that scenario?
Yeah, a little bit scratchy at the start, and then I thought I'd try to play some shots. But yeah, it was, I guess, a little bit of that. It was kind of a little bit too paced, especially with that older ball, and they bowled. I thought they bowled pretty well. Obviously the bumper plan and kind of setting those kind of catching guys in front of the wicket where we've seen in the past here at Hamilton where guys get caught kind of pushing at balls, and they kind of stuck in a good area for a long time. So try, I guess, carry on a little bit tomorrow, and then obviously we've got a job with the ball.
Mitch, Tim Sherry's batting plan when he walked up to the middle. How was it to sit there and watch him sort of at those sixes?
Well, yeah, I was sitting there scratching around, and he comes out and hits three sixes. So he made it look pretty easy, but I guess on that, Stokes is very good at that plan, and I think probably we've seen it with England where they kind of counter-attack, and it can kind of put you off a little bit, and Tim, even those crucial runs there, especially that stage.
When did you get involved in the play yet?
I guess they were kind of undecided the day before the game, and we wanted to see if the pitch had browned off it a little bit, but I guess it's always a tough one. I guess we saw that game here against South Africa that actually spun quite where we didn't think it would, and now I guess it looks like it's browned off a little bit, but we're probably thinking later on in the test that hopefully it does something. For me, anyway.
It looks like it's browned a bit the last few days. You sort of get excited as you sort of saw that happen.
Yeah, I was trying to get KJ to cut more of the grass off, but I guess especially with the weather we've got, especially tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be hot again, so it's going to be a challenge, and it might be. After that ball gets a bit softer, it might be, something that kind of England did where, try to get guys catching in front of the wicket and stuff like that.
Have you been sort of kicking your heels a bit, desperate to get into the series after what happened in India?
I guess you always want to play. I guess it's, very condition dependent here in New Zealand. I think I still want, the best options for the team, and that's, especially the previous two games, is to play our pace attack, and there's only probably a few grounds in New Zealand that potentially might play a spinner. Here potentially, and the mountains is probably another one. So for me, it's, if I do get the opportunity, it's about trying to do my best for the team and whatever role I guess they need from me.
And the fact that you'll likely be bowling faster, I think that's good news for you in this game, gives you a big role.
Yeah, hopefully it does something last, but there's a lot of obviously hard work to do before then, and it means we have to bowl extremely well tomorrow, where I think the pitch will probably potentially usually flattens out a little bit here, so new ball could be key, and then kind of trying to build pressure, which is tough to do against the English with I guess the way they come about it.